So before I start this video with an intro or anything, I just died to getting pummeled by all of these mobs. And look which one has gotten to my stuff before me. If that's not a menacing sight to behold. A diamond in almost full diamond gear. A diamond? What? A zombie in almost full diamond gear. Well then. Time to see if any of my other stuff is around. Oh, there's my shovel. My torches. Ah. Bloody brilliant. Right, where's that zombie now? I'm going to take him on. I'm going to take my stuff back. Hopefully he actually drops it all, because I have no idea if it's guaranteed to drop it. Although I have just realised how little health I'm on. Right! Oh, this is fun. This is fun. How do I end up in these predicaments? Take out the archer. There's 3 of them. Okay. Where's my bow? Hang on a second. Is it in my inventory? Yes, yes it is. Right, now, start clearing these up. Oh my god. I realise why it's important to light up your bases. Oh my god. I want this to be known. Okay, every night that I don't sleep, this is what I have to deal with. How did I miss? Oh! It's a new head. I haven't got that one yet. Right, there we go, there we go. Right, there was no need for 3 creepers by the looks of it to sneak up on me there. I was about to say, how has this zombie not died with my armour? But it's got my armour. There we go. Oh, yes, it dropped everything. Right. So, this is what I have to deal with almost every night that I don't sleep. Absolutely brilliant. I was not expect. No. I put my other bow in my inventory. There we go. Right. Did anyone else drop a head? Because that spider head is actually really cool. It does not look it. Ooh. There we go. Now, you go away. Now that I've got my armour on, I can actually take a hit as well. Now we're going to go in here and see if it actually lets me sleep now. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Unbelievable. Oh, got an arrow in my face. Suppose I should start the episode then, shouldn't I? Hello guys, and welcome back to an exciting episode of my world, my Let's Play world. That was a bit of a different start to normal, unfortunately. Didn't mean for it to happen. I was just setting up everything, setting up the music in the background, which you can probably hear right now. Hopefully you can hear it. And then I was sorting out OBS, and the second I got OBS up and started recording, I found out I had died. So I hope you guys enjoyed that rather terrifying start of seeing a zombie in almost all my diamond gear. You know, it would have been a shame if it hadn't have dropped it all, but it did, so that's good. And I'm about the same levels as what I was before that. Now, today's episode, as I was saying last episode, I believe, I'm going to be building this. And if you haven't seen it yet, here you go. These are the outline, the plan, the foundation for what I'm building today. I can't be bothered to get rid of them fences, so they're probably going to stay, not going to lie. And maybe perhaps after building this, we can build some basic structures around that are to do with this. And I can even show you my my creative world, because, well, it's the plans for this. Now, I'm going to give you a quick glimpse of what this is all going to look like. And I'll do that in the creative world. So how about we switch over there now? Into the clone of this world, but creative. And there's going to be a whole lot in the background that you're going to see to do with this. See you guys in the creative world. As we load up into this world. Oh, there we go. Now we're in the world. You can see what I'm building today behind me already. Oh, that was a bit close up in the face. I didn't realise I already had this in view of when I loaded in. I'll just clear my inventory for you guys. In fact, there we go. Press F1. Now this is what I'll be building today. As you can see, you can already start to see stuff in the background. This isn't the finalised version. This is just what I have so far. Like, the windows will be getting done once I get to making concrete powder and all that stuff. I'm leaving this cave because I've got an idea for it, kind of ish. I got a thought in my head. It's less of an idea, just a thought. But this is what I'm building today, and hopefully I remember to put lights in it. Oh, I'm not in. Wait, I need to. Right, hang on a second. Let me just. Oh, what's the command? Hang on a minute. There we go. Let's do spectator. Why not? As I forget how to spell. Boom. There we go. Hopefully I remember to put these torches in, because otherwise this becomes an absolute mob farm. Oh, maybe I can build like a very, very small creeper farm in these. And get some gunpowder passively by the front doors of the, what would this be called? Of the village, I guess. Kingdom. Kingdom sounds better. I don't know why I flew through that as if I'm not in spectator mode. Anyway, so this is the idea for this little kingdom village type thing. I'm going to be building some more of these around. Obviously, it's not fully designed like this. Looks very plain, as it is literally just walls of sandstone. I put most of my effort into that over there because that was the first one I built. These were just a rush mock-up of what I'd do. Whilst I had YouTube on in the background, so I just sort of built what I felt like would be cool. Not sure what I'm going to be doing here, but I'm thinking either like a little cave with a waterfall or something. So like there's a pond up here, but it's just a waterfall down, and just a cave with a ship or something inside. I'm not sure. Or it could be a tunnel to the other side. I'll figure it out. This could be another entrance into the kingdom, and then I just terraform this, because it would be a bit weird if you're going through the door and suddenly you're meted with a hill. So we'll sort that out. And then around here, obviously, I'm going to have to get rid of some remains of the village. And it kind of annoys me, you know. The path blocks very much annoy me. Very irritating. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, this will be a nice place for maybe a dock area sort of thing, so that people coming from far away can sail their ships in. I'll probably carve that out and make it a bigger area for people to sail in, and then have it so they have to come up there to go into the kingdom. Obviously, there's my girlfriend right there, you know, chilling, looking out, keeping an eye on everything. Yeah, gonna be clearing this out, make it more like just a normal river valley bit, I guess. But then there's a dead end here, and this I don't know what to do, because where is it? Over there. I was going to connect it up to there. It makes me wonder, could I have it so that this is then an island, and it'd be like the Forbidden Island, and just make a haunted mansion or something on it? How cool would that be? Surround it with the really tall, oh god, that was very sensitive, the really tall spruce trees that are all over here. Unfortunately, lava has already started the deforestation area, deforestation bit, and to be fair, so have I. But they're the thoughts on there, and then I could have a really rickety bridge going from this peak here over. So I believe it lines up with a tree. Just about that little birch tree there. I can have it line up if I get out of spectator mode. There we go. If I have it line up there and then go right there, have a nice rickety bridge. Hello, pig. Oh. That was weird. I was like stuck in the grass. Anyway, have it reach over. They're my ideas for this. But then we have more of a wall, and this is even more plain than everything else because it's just a straight line down. Well, a straight wall sideways, not straight line down. No bees. This is possibly, I'm thinking about doing like an old broken down entrance sort of thing. However, people could climb the wall and get in that way. But this, I've decided I'm going to turn into a foresty area with a mix of custom trees and just straight up spruce trees. Because I really like, if there's any in my view. Don't think, there we go. I really like the podzol. Like, just sort of as a forest groundwork, I guess, is the word. But that's going to be covering all of this with the big spruce trees mixed with some of these smaller custom spruce trees and some of these oak and birch around. Like the birch will be sort of mixed in over here, some over there, and they're the one. Them cherry logs that you see. Is there any more? I think there's some over there. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's there. So these spruce, oh my lord, these cherry will be the birch trees, and birch trees will just be spread around. And then the deeper into the forest that you get will be more of these small spruce ones. The jungle, I'm thinking about spreading past the wall and sort of making it merge into all of this, even with like small, just sapling trees, you know, not the ginormous jungle trees because I can't be asked for them. But again, I've got a little cave that I've decided to keep within the grounds because then I can fence it off and be like, danger, keep out, and just little details, you know, why not? Then that leaves all of this area for something else to be built, and I've already got a plan for over there. As you can see, I started turning it all podzol and everything. That's going to be my tree growing area. I've sort of already been using it. Now, it might take a few days to collect this much sandstone, but it will be done. I don't know what's going on with my words today. I'm struggling, guys. I'm tired. I'm being rushed. I'm recording on Wednesday when normally I record Monday and Friday, and then I edit on Friday evening. I'm recording on Wednesday and editing on a Wednesday because my week is busy. But now that we're up here, you can see how many towers that I'm going to have to build and how many walls, and they take up a lot of blocks without realizing. Like, I have a double chest in a survival world for all the materials for this one wall. or one section of wall. It's a full double chest. You know what that means for... Where am I looking? You know what that means for this wall? Even more than a double chest. Can you believe it? And that's without the details. So it's a daunting task, so without delaying it even more, as I tend to do, let's get to building. To the survival world. Now that we're back, we are going to go straight into building this. As my world glitches as I turn around. Look at this. All of this just for this one section. Yeah. Let's build. Guys, enjoy the time lapse. See you in a second. Guys, I am in the middle of building, okay? Now, this is what I see on my screen, okay? Ignore them bits up there and all of that. This is a mod called Lightmatica, okay? So I basically built this in my creative world, got essentially a blueprint for it that I can turn on. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. On and off, like that, okay? So this is what it looks like so far. Okay, I've done I've done that wall, and I'm about to do these bits and the towers. Only, one, not only have I forgotten to put the stone up at the top of this one, but I'm about to do this. And look what it looks like on the inside of the tower from when I took the schematic. This was terrifying a second ago. Turns out there was 2 creepers in here when I got the schematic for it. Oh, I can't see. I need to adjust the, I think it's opacity of it or something. Okay, there's nothing in this one. But that was bloody terrifying. Like, even though I have the creeper griefing off at the moment. But like, Jesus. It was whilst I was doing this bit as well. Ah, if you see me suddenly panic in the time lapse, that's why. They're even vibrating. Ooh, this is weird. Right. Back to building. Actually, let's sleep fast and turn this off. Ah! Oh my... Children. I hate baby zombies. Right, time for a nap, and then I'm going to carry on building. See you guys the next time something freaks me out. Bye, guys. Guys, it has been finished. Or at least as finished as it will be in this episode, at least. I have now fully built it. Look at that. Stone included. I'm going to get rid of like these little bits and obviously the houses and entire village up here. But that could be a time lapse for this video if I do a time lapse for this video again. Or not. I'm thinking I might do the path all the way down to either there or link it all the way up to here and terraform this area a bit with this and just sort of make it so that there's actually a path going from the entrance of the village area thing. I'll think of a name for this place. In fact, if you've got a name for my village thing, oh my god, that would have been bad. maybe I should not. Oh, maybe I should not run around in a third person. But if you guys have got a name, instantly does it again. Right, I'm staying here. If you guys have got a name for my village type of thing I've got going on, put it down in the comments, because I have no idea what to call this place. And I think it'd just be better for you guys to name it instead of me, because one, less work for me, and two, it means that I can involve you guys a little bit more. But it is coming along nicely. I'm very proud of this. I've got to try and tie in the sandstone with other stuff as well, which I will do. Plans for the future. Again, plans. But if you have a name for this village, then please let me know. And if you want it to be called a village, then I'll call it a village. If you've got a different name for what this place would be, then let me know. Now, tell you what, let's get rid of at least some of this. How much I'm thinking? Up to the well on this side. All of this bit we will get rid of and make it into a nice, normal, grass, hilly, terrainy stuff. And not this god awful block. Absolutely hate this block. And also, I need the resources from the houses, so that'd be nice. And the one tree. So let's do this. Let's start destroying stuff. See you in the time lapse. I made up my mind very quickly. See you in the time lapse. Right guys, I'm back after that lovely time lapse of getting rid of all them path blocks. However, I may or may not have gotten carried away. I'll show you that now. And since getting carried away, I didn't just do this bit here. I did everything. I got rid of it all. I have just noticed 2 path blocks. I have got rid of everything minus them 2 path blocks apparently. I will go and do that now. I'm not leaving them up there. Where are they? There. Right. But I have now decided that I will be doing the forest idea up here and turning it all into a forest. And I think I may even have a pond or something all like here and just have it trickle down, because I think having a pond or like lake type thing here surrounded by trees and rocks going into here, having a waterfall go from that one into there, have a waterfall go from there into there, and filling up this area would look beautiful. And I can even then add it to my way up and down from the mines, because I could carve a little hole out through here to go through and just have a waterfall there. That's the idea. Okay, whether or not that becomes a reality, I'm not sure, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick to that. Where are they? There they are. Right, come here. Yoink, yoink. That one there, that one there. There's an odd area. 1 second. Oh, I thought I avoided these. You go there. I should light up in here as well. I lit up the towers, but I didn't light up the wall. I should definitely light that up. But look, up here, there's this little weird area. Thinking of having a hut here of people, like as if people are like waiting to attack the village or something. Not sure. But it's like a proper little dark menacing corner. So something will definitely happen over there. Did you see my guy clicking away? Now, I have cleared this, obviously, as you can see, and realised I've actually run out of time for this video. So, what I'll let you know is what I'll do in the next video, because I've had an idea. The next video, I'm gonna take on a beast, okay? I decided, well, maybe two beasts actually, because I've decided I need a beacon. So I'll be taking on the wither for that. That's going to be fun. By myself. With no netherite. But fingers crossed, I can find ancient debris and enough upgrades to be able to fully kit myself out in netherite very shortly. Maybe not the next video, but maybe the video after that, or whenever I next finish a build thing over here. Maybe that will be next, over there above my head. You know, the one that I showed you in the creative one. Now, I'm thinking of taking on the Ender Dragon. I'm thinking of doing it. I want an Elytra, and then I could do creeper farms in that tower and that tower. And then, oh, that was the wrong button. That was F5 and not F4. And then the sugarcane from this one, mixed with gunpowder from this one and this one, could be rockets. You know, get a rocket farm up and going, get some Elytra, and then I can just fly around instead of having to trek backwards and forth from this. It's not that far. It's just a pain. But that's next video. It will be Elytra and the wither to get a beacon. Fingers crossed I don't mess it up and I don't die. And I need to find a dungeon. Now that I think about it. Well, stronghold. Now that I think about it. That could be fun. Hopefully it's not far away. The world spawn's over there. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But surely there's one near me. Like literally about 200 blocks that way is world spawn. So fingers crossed it's here. And it would be incredible if it was just underneath here somewhere. But no cheaty cam. I'm going to be using my my Eyes of Ender, that's what it's called. And I'm going to be getting more Eyes of Ender for it. But that's all for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you have a brilliant evening, day, or whatever time you're watching. Goodbye.